Hey everyone, I'm David M. Nightmare, and I'm the producer of the short thriller neo-noire The Hobbyist, written and directed by George Batistas for the School of Visual Arts Masters in Directing program. This was George's thesis film and was an adaptation of a Frederick Brown short story. We shot the movie here in New York City, splitting the locations between a little store in the East Village called the Flower Shop, which we're so grateful let us shoot there for an evening, as well as a basement in a house in Brooklyn that happened to be my grandparents' home. We also shot for a third day around New York City, getting B-roll shots to intersperse into the movie. The movie's intention was as a graduating project for George, as well as a calling card short film for himself and for me as the producer. And we are so happy with the final product. Our actors, Robert Smith and Daniel Mitura, do a fantastic job, and our production design team and our camera team really came together to make an aesthetically beautiful piece that we all hope you enjoy. We believe that we've been successful with our intent, as we've been selected to over 180 film festivals around the world and have been honored at over 30 of them with a number of awards and nominations. And the second question of this interview speaks to the COVID-19 pandemic, which we all find ourselves in still, and whether independent cinema can return, and whether it'll return in a hybrid system with both in-person and online screenings, or if one of them will end. And I do believe that it's hard to kind of determine that, as coronavirus is still very much around, and we don't know whether we'll be able to eradicate it or if it's something that we're most likely going to have to live with the rest of our lives. That being said, I think that cinema as a whole will continue to exist as a hybrid system. There's a lot to be said for the convenience of being able to watch a movie from your home. And with the emergence of all of these online platforms that are spending hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars, creating content on content on content, the entire market is really saturated. So for us independent creators, it might be harder to get our work seen out there, but simultaneously, on the other edge of the sword, is that we have more opportunities to get our work seen because people are hungry for content and there are so many platforms that we can now pitch to. I don't think that theater is dead. I think that there's a resurgence that's going to happen if it hasn't already begun yet. Just as there's something that's to be said for watching in home, there's something to be said for watching in a theater, in a dark room, on a massive screen with hundreds of other strangers who are there experiencing the same thing you are. It's really a magical moment, and I think that as long as we keep our humanity, then we'll keep wanting to go to the movies. Thank you so much for your continued support, for supporting indie filmmakers like George, like myself, for coming out and watching short form films, genre films. We hope you enjoy our movie as well as the rest of the show. Thank you so much.